project nice and loud. Projectional shells, articulation, volume, breath control, and go.
What bloody man is that? He can report of the revolt. The newest state is Demon. Tell me the knowledge of the royal, as thou dost disbelieve it.
Doubtful it stood, as two spent swimmers, the two flew together and shook their arm. The merciless Donald, rebel of the Western Isles, worthy to be a rebel. All villainies of nature swore upon him, but all's too weak. The brave Macbeth, well he deserves that name, disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, which smoked with bloody execution, carved out his passage till he faced the slave, and uncheamed him from the nave to the chaps, and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Oh, valiant cousin, worthy gentleman, so well they thy words become thee, as is thy room, they smack of honor both. Go get him, surgeons. Macbeth.com.
The weird sisters hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus do go about, thrice divine and thrice divine, and thrice again to make up 9. Peace, the charms wound up.
So foul and fair they had not seen.
So withered and wild in their attire, that look not like the inhabitants of the earth.
Hail, hail,
Hail.
lesser than Macbeth and greater. Not much happier, yet
all
much
hail Macbeth.
happier.
Though thou be kings, would thou be none. Full hail Macbeth and Banquo.
All hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair in the name of truth? Are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show, my noble partner, you great with great present grace and great prediction? To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time, and say which grain will grow, and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors, nor your hate.
Hail. Just do hail again.
All hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Stay, you imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By my father's death, I know the fate of Glamis, but how Cardor, the fate of Cardor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king, stands not within the prospect of belief. Say why upon this blasted heath you stop us with such a prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you.
Whither? They vanished.
Into the air, and what seemed purple melted as breath into the wind. Would they have stayed?
Were such things here as we do speak about, or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And the fate of Cardor too, when it not so?
To the self-same tune and words, who's here?
The king hath happily received Macbeth, the news of thy success, his wonders and praises due. Which be thine or his, I am sent, to give thee thanks, and for an earnest of a greater honor, he bade me from him, call thee, Thane of Caldor,
The fate of Cardor lives. Why do you dress me in burrow robes?
who as Thane lives yet, but under heavy judgment bears that life which he deserves to lose. His treason's capital, confessed and proved, have overthrown him.
This supernatural society cannot be good, cannot be ill. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion, whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature?
Look how our partner's wrapped.
If chance will have me king, why, chance will crown me you without my stir.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My dull brain was wrought with things forgotten. Let us towards the king. Think upon what hath changed, and at more time, the interim have waited. Let us speak our free hearts to each other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough. Come, friends.
They met me in the day of success, and I have learned that they have more in them than mortal knowledge. When I burned in desire to question them further, they made themselves air, into which they vanished. While I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came missives from the king, who all hailed and saluted me. This I have thought too good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou might not lose a rejoicing, by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Lay it to thy heart, and farewell. Glamis, thou art, Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet I do fear thy nature. It is too full of milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, without the illness should attend it. Come, heed thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the foul door of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden ground, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Thou mad to say it? Is not thy master with him? Who, were it so, would have informed for preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows of the speed of him, who, almost dead of breath, then would make up this message.
Give him tending. He brings great news. Jerusalem himself is hoarse, that approached the fatal entrance of Duncan. Under my battlement, come you spirits, and fill me from the crown to the toe-top full of fierce cruelty. Make thick my blood. Stop the access and passage to remorse, then no compunctions visiting of nature. Whenever in your slightest substances you wait on nature's mischief, come, thick night, and pale thee in the dunnest smoke of hell, that my neat knife not see the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of dark, to cry, hold, hold.
My dears,
Great Gannis, worthy Cawdor, thy letters have transported me beyond the ignorant present, and I feel now the future is in the distant.
my dearest love, don't you here to
And when goes hence?
tomorrow, as you promised.
Oh, never shall sun that morrow see. Your face looks strange, fair welcome in your eye. Your hand, your tongue look like the innocent flower. But be the serpent underneath it. He's that's coming, must be provided for. And you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all your nights and days to come give solemnly sway, and masterdom.
We will speak further.
This castle hath a pleasant seat. The air nimbly and sweetly recommends itself unto our gentle senses. See, our honored hostess. Here and I teach you how I will ever reward your pain, and thank you for your trouble. If every point twice done, and then done double, could not requite those honors deep and broad, wherewith your majesty loads up our house, we are obliged to you. And where's the Thane of Cawdor? The course him at the heels, but he rides well. And in his great love, sharp as his spur, hath helped him to his home before us. Fair noble hostess, we are your guests tonight. My servants tend all for your highness's pleasure. Lend your hand, conduct me to my host. We love him highly, and shall continue all our graces toward him by your leave, hostess.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this banking shoal of time. Well jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should against the murder shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off, and pity, like a naked newborn babe striding the blast, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He is almost stopped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Know you not he has?
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and failure, as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou hast seen the ornament of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like a poor cat who fish would eat, but will not wet his feet?
Prithee, peace! I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more the man.
If we should fail,
We fail, but screw your courage to the sickened place, and will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite him, his two chamberlains, with eye will whine and weasel, so convinced that memory, the water of the brain, shall be infused. And when in swinish sleep, their drenched nature lies as in a death. What cannot you and I perform upon the unguarded Duncan?
will it not be received? When we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his chamber, and used their very daggers, that they have done it?
Who dares deceive other, as we shall make our griefs and clamor upon his death?
I am settled. Away! And to mark the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
The king's at bed. He has great pleasures. He has brought forth this necklace, the kindest hostess. Now he lies in bed with content. All is well. I dreamt of the three weird sisters. To you they showed some truth.
I think none of them. But if we can entreat an hour to serve, we'd spend it in some words upon that business. If you would grant the time.
At your kindest teacher.
Good. Repose the while.
Thanks, sir, the light.
Go bid thy mistress when my drink is ready. She strikes upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Get thee to bed! Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. Ah! I see thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible as to feeling, as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeded from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes are made the fools o' the other senses. I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now o'er the one half the world nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder alarmed by his sentinel, the wolf, whose howl, his watch, thus, with his stealthy pace towards his design, moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps, whilst I threat he lives. Words to the heat of deeds too cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is Nell that summons thee to heaven or to hell. Let's go on.
It was the owl that speaks, the fatal bellman. I have drugged cigars. That death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die. That which hath made them drunk hath made me full. What hath quenched them hath given me fire.
Who's there?
Alack, I am afraid they have awaked, and 'tis not done. I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done it myself, my husband.
Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I.
No, I guess laughed in a sleep, and one called murder. Macbeth does murder sleep. The innocent sleep. Sleep at midst of the rabble sleep of care. The death of each day's life. Sore labor's bath, balm of hurt minds. Great nature's second course, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still, it cried, sleep no more, swallow the house. Glamis hath murdered sleep, and therefore Cotter shall sleep no more. Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why, worthy pains, you unbend your noble strength, to think so brain-sickly of things? Go, get some water and wash this filthy witness from your hand. Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them, and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I'll go no more. I am afraid to think of what I have done. Look honestly again, I dare not.
And from a purpose, give me the daggers. The sleepy and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the groom's thought, for it must seem their guilt.
When is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? They pluck out my eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnate in, making the green one red.
My hands are of your color, but I shame to our hearts so white. I hear knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us up the steep. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not to know myself. Wake Duncan with thy knocking. I would thou couldest.
Knocking indeed. fear enough of the devil's name. Faith, what are you but this place is too cold for hell? All devil portrait no further. I have thought to go the primrose way of the everlasting bonfire. Anon, I pray you remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend? Ere you went to bed that you did lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing till the second call, and drink, sir, is great provoker of three things.
What three things does drink provoke?
Mary, sir, nose painting, sleep, and urine. Literacy, sir, it provokes and unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but takes away the performance. Much drink may be said an evaporator. It takes a man and mars him. It sets him on and takes him off. It persuades him and disheartens him. It makes him stand to and not to. In conclusion,
Is thy master stirring?
our knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir. Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, what do you think?
Not yet. He did command me to call timely upon him.
I have almost 6 hours.
I'll bring the king when I listen to the door.
I'll make so bold.
Goes the king hence today?
He does. He did appoint, though.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lamenting filled the air. Strange screams of death and prophesied of the ocean, with accents terrible of dire but confused events. New hatched to the woeful time, the obscure bird play more the live long night. Some say the earth was feverish did shake.
Has a rough night.
Oh, horror, oh, horror! Tongue nor heart cannot conceive, nor name thee. What's the matter? Confusion now hath made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder broke oath. The Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of his ill haste.
What say you? The light?
You, His Majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See, and then speak yourself. Murder and treason, Banquo and Donalding, Malcolm, awake, shake off this drowning sleep, death's counterfeit, and look on death itself.
What's this that such hideous triumphs calls to parlay, the sleepers of the house?
Speak, speak. Oh, gentle lady. 'Tis not for you to hear what I speak. The repetition in a woman's ear would murder as it fell. Oh, Banquo, Banquo, our royal master murdered.
What was all? What? In our house?
Too cruel. Anywhere? Dear dove, I pry thee, contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this chance, I lived a blessed time from this instant. There's nothing serious in mortality, all but toys, Brion and grace of dead. The wine of life is drawn and near these, so is left to vault with pride for.
What is amiss?
You are, and do not know it.
Your royal father's murder.
Oh, by whom?
Those of this chamber, as it seems, have done it. Their hands and faces were bashed with blood.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury, that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be tempered in such a moment? No man. This expedition of my violent love outrun the cause of reason. Here lie Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gashed stabs look like a breach in nature. For ruin's wasteful entrance, there, the murderers steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmerrily breached with gore. Who can refrain? That had heart to love and the heart with courage to make love known? Help me, hands of foe.
Look to the lady.
Thank you.
Malcolm and Donald being dead. The guilty finger points to them.
Natural disasters abound. I said natural disasters abound. Macbeth named new king. Sent the stone for coronation.
Where's the crown? Where's the new king? Where's the crown? Where's the crown? Gotta get the crown. Okay, we need a crown. Okay, so we're jumping over a couple.
We found the crowd.
Gotcha.
Yay,
Okay,
there's the crown.
In the scene that we're skipping, Macbeth kills his best friend, Banquo. We didn't want you to show you that. So he hired a couple murderers to meet Banquo and his son Fleance when they were off on horseback ride in the afternoon, getting ready for the banquet, the famous banquet scene, which is about to take place. So this is the scene that makes Macbeth most a comedy to me, because what's not funny about a banquet where you go to sit down and you can't find a seat because the seat that you were going to sit on is occupied by the ghost of the person you just killed. Isn't that funny? All right, banquet scene. Open the curtain. The banquet scene.
Banquet scene.
Well, the murder scene, right?
We're on scene 8.
Yeah, we're on scene
Oh, scene 8?
Yeah.
Okay.
The murder doesn't happen until scene 10.
Yeah.
Well, we just did scene 8, right?
No, we're on scene 8. That was just the newsy scene.
It's okay. Let's keep going to scene 8.
But did we do scene 8?
Scene 8.
Okay, scene 8.
Scene 8.
Scene 8. Who's in scene 8?
Wait, is this
Scene 8. We're going to do scene 8.
Huh? What? Right, I was right. We skipped scene 8. You go right to the murder.
Wait, so that's not the banquet?
What?
Wait, so we're on scene 10?
Yes.
Wait. But then the curtains need to be...
Well, okay, just do it with the curtain open. Or do it down here.
Peter,
Okay.
do you have your list?
What?
Do you have your list? Okay.
Where's Gavin?
All right. Shakespeare in action, folks. All right. Let's have some actors up on the stage.
Okay, we need a couple murderers.
Where's Gavin?
Right there. Let's do it. And scene.
You can do it right out here in front of the stage. Let's go. Quick, quick.
The west yet glimmers with some streaks of day. Now spurs the laden travelers apace to gain the timely inn, and near approaches the subject of our watch.
Hark, I have horses.
Give us a light. Here. Ho!
Then 'tis he,
A light.
'tis he.
Stand to it.
There will be rain.
Let it come down.
Oh, treachery! Fly, then. Fly, fly. Thou must revenge, oh slave.
There's but one down, but the sun has fled.
We have lost the best half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
And the banquet.
All right. Good save.
The banquet guests go stand beside the seats. Enter quickly.
Banquet. it!
You know your own degrees. Sit down. That's first and last. The hearty welcome.
Thanks to your majesty.
Be large at mirth. Anon, we'll drink a measure. The table is round.
There's blood on thy face.
'Tis banquet then.
'Tis better thee without than he with us. Is he dispatched?
My lord, his throat is cut that I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats, yet he's good. Did that like the Fleas? If thou art the non-apparel.
Most royal, sir. Fleance escaped.
Then comes my fit again. I had else been perfect, who whole as marble, as broad and general as the casting air. But now I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound in two saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo's safe.
Aye, my good lord, safe in a ditch he bides, with 20 trench gashes on his head, at least a death to nature.
Thanks for that. There the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fed half nature in that time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we'll hear ourselves again.
You do not give the chair.
Sweet remembrancer. Now, good digestion. Health I wish to all.
May it please your highness sit.
Here, have we now in other countries under roof, where grace person of Banquo present, who I may remember challenge for unkindness, thou pity for mischance.
His absence, sir, lays weight upon his promise, present your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
The table's full.
Here, a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it lose, your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say, I did not. Never shake thy gory look at me.
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray, you keep seat. He will again be well. If much you know him, you shall offend him and extend his passion. Feed and regard him not. Are you a man?
Aye, and the bold one, that dare look on that which may appall the devil.
Oh, rubber stuff! This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. This is shame itself. Why do you make such faces when all's done you look but on a chair?
Prithee, see there, behold, look low. How say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst not speak to, must charnel houses and graves send. Those we bury back.
What? What a man in fully.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame.
Blood hath been shed ere now in the olden time. The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again. That 20 murderers with their crowns and push for us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder itself.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do laugh.
I do forget. Do not use me, my most worthy friends. I have strange infirmity, which is nothing to those who know me. Come, love and health to all. Then I'll sit and give me some fine wine, fulfill. I drink to the general, oh, the whole table, and to our dear friend Banquo, whom we miss. Would he be here? To all in him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and pledge.
Avaunt, and quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou hast. glaring.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare? I dare take any shape but that, and my firm nerve shall never tremble or be alive again, and dare me to the desert thus sword. If trembling, I inhabit them. Protest me, the baby of the girl. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! Why, so being gone, I am a man again. Pray you, sit still.
You displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting, because admired disorder.
But how can you behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, when mine is drenched with fear?
What sayest, my lord?
You have just... I pray you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once.
Good night,
A kind good night to all.
We'll have blood. They say blood will have blood. What is the night?
Almost. It adds morning. Which is which?
I will tomorrow, and betimes I will to the weird sisters. I am bent to know the worst. I am in blood, stepped so far that should I wade no more, returning as we to our Tenidius go over. Strange things I have in head that will do to hands, which must be acted ere and may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come, well to sleep where yet but young indeed.
Well, okay, speed through it. Let's go.
Why, how now, Hecate? You look angrily.
Have I no reason, though doms as you are, saucy and overbold? How do you dare to trade in traffic with Macbeth in riddles and affairs of death? And I, mistress of charms, the close conceiver of all of your charms, was never called to be part or show thy the glory of our art? And which is worse, all you have done have been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful who, as others do, loves for his own end and not for you. But make amends now. Get thee gone after the Acheron meeting in the morning. Thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide your charms and everything beside. But that the strength of their illusion shall draw him to his own confession. He shall spurn fate, scorn death, and bear his hopes above wisdom, grace, and fear. And you all now know security, and mortal's chiefest enemy.
Just hark on.
Hark! I am called, my little spirit. See, sits in a foggy cloud and stays for me.
Come, let's make haste. She'll soon be back again. Round about the cauldron toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron, bubble. Fillet of a fenny snake in the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt, toe of frog, wool of bat, and tongue of dog. Lizard's leg and howlet's wing for a charm of powerful trouble, like hell broth boil and bubble. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron, bubble.
Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maul and gulf, of the raven salt and sea shark, root of hemlock, digged in the dark and silver and the bruised eclipse, nose of the Turk and Tartar's lip, finger in the birth strangled babe, ditch delivered by a drab, make all wool thick and flab.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burning, cauldron, bubble. Cool it with baboon's blood, and the charm is firm and good. And something wicked this way comes. Open locks, whoever knocks.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What did you do?
A deed without a name.
I called you by that which you profess. How are you come to know it? Answer me. Though bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down, though you untie the winds, though castles topple on their warders' heads, and pyramids do slope their heads to their foundations, though the treasures of all nature tumble all together, even till destruction sicken, answer me to what I ask you.
Speak, demand.
Will answer.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Had I 3 ears, I'd hear.
Macbeth, none woman born shall harm you.
Macbeth shall never vanish be, until great Burnham wood to hide the same hill shall come against him.
That will never be. Who can impress the forest? Bid the trees move. I'll live the lease of nature. Pay my breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. If your art can tell so much, shall banquets issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, an eternal curse fall on you. From this moment, the very firstlings of my heart shall be the firstlings of my hand. And even now, to crown my thoughts with axe, be it thought and done. The castle of Macduff I will surprise, seize upon fight, give to the edge o' the sword, his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls. This deed I'll do before this purpose cool.
Okay, quick, scene 13, quickly, scene 13. Speed through, run.
I have tonight watched and finished. When was it she last saw?
Come closer.
His Majesty went into the field and, rise from her bed, threw her nightgown upon her, unlocked her closet, take one paper, fold it right upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and again return to bed. Yet all this while in a most fast sleep.
What at any time have you heard her say?
That, sir, which I'll not report after her.
You may to me, and 'tis most meant you should.
Neither to you nor anyone, having no witness to confirm my speech. Lo you, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. Observe her. Stand close.
Yet here's a spot.
See, her eyes are open.
Hey, was our senses shut?
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
She seems to wash her hands. I've known her to do this for a quarter of an hour.
Leave me, Spot. Off.
Hark, she speaks. I will set down what comes from here to satisfy my remembrance, to more strongly.
Out, down, Spot. Out, I say. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier and a feared. What need we fear when none can call our power to account? Yet who would have thought the old man to have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
What, will these hands ne'er be clean? No more that, my lord, no more.
Go to, you have know what you should not.
She has spout and she should not. I am sure of that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Yet here's the smell of the
forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the measure of all the land, and still keep eyes upon her. So good night.
Good night, the doctor.
My mind, she has melted, and amazed my sight. I think but not dare speak. Prophet shall hardly draw me here again.
Could you just jump to the last page of the script? Because you worked really hard on that one. So what happens is, wait a second. Just say, don't worry, end with a sword fight. Don't worry, so when you miss, is it Lady Macbeth dies?
Hold up! We're ending with the sword fight. Have a seat, and it goes real fast. Sword fight, go!
Go to, Tyrant, show thy face.
Tyrant, show thy face. If thou be slain, and with no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still. Either thou Macbeth, or else my sword with an unbattered edge. I sheath again undeeded. Oh, let me find him fortune, and more I beg not. Turn, hellhound, turn.
Of all men else I have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with the blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Thou bloody villain that terms to get me out.
Thou losest labor, as easy mayst thou the intrepid air. With thy keen sword impressed thy make me bleed. Let fall I blade, far more request. Thy blade, I fear charm blade, which must not yield one of woman born.
Hold it.
Despair thy charm, for I, Macduff, was from my mother's womb untimely ripped.
I will not fight with thee.
Then yield thee, tyrant, and live to be the show and gaze of the time. We'll have thee, as our rare monsters are, painted upon a pole and under it. Here you may see the tyrant.
I will not yield. To kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rabble's curse, though Burnham would become to Dot's name, and thou opposed, being of no woman born. Yet, I will try the last. Before my body I throw my warlike shield. Lay on Macduff, and damned be him that first cries, hold enough.
Hold enough, yeah, enough. Hold enough.